So, hey man, paper trail. You know, you got to be careful who you're dealing with.
Facts.
You know,
because I mean, we was. I think I'm big for years.
For years, bro.
Decade.
Yeah, I mean, and then
I was 13.
If I'm in,
didn't even know who Big Meech was.
If I'm in Big Meech shoes, and somebody is like a Rick Ross, and they making a record about me, I think I'm Big Meech.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first off, respect for you respecting my legacy.
Facts.
But it's like if I was Big Meech, what I probably would have done is sit with 50 and maybe have a conversation about Ross or whatever the case, and try to come to some kind of common ground, because I'm cool with people that may not be cool with certain people that I'm cool with.
Yeah.
But But
you're neutral though.
I'm neutral.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, Big Meech should have found a way to be neutral, to be good on both sides.
Exactly.
Because what they got going on ain't got nothing to do with you per se, but now it looks like you just siding on one side.
Exactly.
And it just don't look good.
That's definitely the right approach. No cameras, just hey, let's just talk.
Come together as men.
You know, if anything was offended, you know, whatever, but don't take it on my son.
Yeah.
And then Lil Meech.
Lil Meech taking all the shots right now.
That,
and then he going down the rabbit hole too. It seemed
taking
like
a picture of Mayweather and Ross, and it was somebody. I'm like, okay, now you're bearing yourself.
And I mean, the boy is indulging in some substances.
Really?
You know?
Oh.
So it's like, hey, you know,
come on,
hey.
Lil Meech. Come
and
on
I
now.
get, well, I don't know, because I never took a drug. Smoked a little weed, you know, sip some syrup.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But actually,
but like popping a pill,
the hard stuff or whatever,
man, it's like,
that's actually OD.
That's OD, man. Like, what I wonder what even get people to the point of, let me pop this pill. Like,
yeah.
And I've been around it. Like, I know hella people that pop pills. I'm like, yeah, that's just not my thing, bro.
Nah.
Like,
especially it's too much fabricated pills and stuff. Like all these rappers, even these young
some of them folks be dying off them fake pills, man.
Right.
Trying to make a buck, and then you gained a buck and lost a life.
A lot of greats, a lot of exceptional artists is not here no more because of fake pill. Shout out, man. Recipes, Rich Homie, for real.
He took a fake pill?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. And the thing about it, in one of his older songs, he rapped about his homie passing away from like a fake pill, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, dang.
Man, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Even when it come to alcohol too, like back in the day, you know, people used to have their drinks slipped or whatever the case.
Yeah.
I'm even careful with folks bringing me my drinks, especially if I'm in a new setting. Like if I'm at home, and it might be sad to say, but if I'm like in a home setting or people that I deem trustworthy, and again, it's sad to say because some of your enemies can be some people that are close to you,
right?
And you might not even know that they got this gripe or whatever against you.
Facts.
And they do something to you, just like the crazy Soulja Boy story when he, young Draco, when the folks got up in his house, shot dude, took the mask off, and he knew who it was.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People, jealousy and envy is a real thing.
It's scary, man.
It's scary. So it's like, who do you? That's why also, like, when it come to my house, and this is nothing against none of my friends or nobody, but don't nobody come to my house except my mother, my sister, and the mother of my child, man.
Yeah.
I don't let nobody in my house, bro.
Cause that's like your sacred place.
That's my sacred place. I was talking to somebody, a friend of mine, and we was talking about like our dream houses, and she gave me an idea because she was like, you know, I have my house, and then I have like a gym outside and one little shed.
That's fire.
And then like a little tiny house for like a bar and like gathering area.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's smart.
That's fire.
Cause it's like I wouldn't mind hosting people for real, but like again,
you're just keeping it separate.
Keeping it separate, cause I'm a like I don't like shoes in my house. I take my shoes off. I got a whole shoe rack by my door. I don't like shoes in my house, you know, and again, I don't like visitors like that. Like my house is, again, like that's my sanctuary. That's my peace, bro.
It should.
So it's like, man, she gave me the idea, like, dang, okay. So when I am building a crib, I can have me something outside the crib that if I wanted to host something for real,
like the guests and stuff,
this is where I can have it at.
Yeah,
you know,
have a little pool table or something.
Something, you know, bathrooms, restrooms out there, everything, the whole nine. So you ain't gotta touch my front door. And I know, and again, people I hope that the people that are actually friends and like loved ones could understand that. You know, but some people still may feel away. Like, you don't want me in your house? Like, respectfully, no.
Some people, you know what's crazy? I was actually, when I was reading The Alchemist, I had a quote. I read it, wrote it down in my notes. Let me see if I can, you know, remember it verbatim. But I was just thinking to myself, you can't let yourself be held hostage by the opinions of others. You can't
say it again.
You can't let yourself be held hostage by the opinions of others.
Man, that's a bar. Tweet that.
Write that down.
Okay.
Really though. And
mental shampoo.
Right. And that just goes back to what you said, like, you know, hopefully some of my friends don't take it the wrong way. If you want to do something, especially something that you enjoy, you got to go do it regardless of like what somebody got to say about it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that brings back to a question I was, you know, when we was talking about like your pod, and I asked you, how does it make you feel about the good comments? Have you got any like negative comments, or not negative?
That's
so to say.
That's a fire ass question.
Yeah.
I never got any negative comments.
Really?
On God. 10 years of podcasting, bro. 2025 makes year 10.
Yeah.
I've never received a negative comment.
Really?
And I ain't really think about that till you just asked me that.
I'll be laughing at my comment section sometimes.
Bro, I have. And I literally, it's like, it's hard to explain, but it was like Mr. Flash in my head.
Yeah.
Like literally every production that I've done, bro, I've never received a negative comment. When I did start the Kimar Kane show in 2015, my very first show, it was just audio.
Yeah.
So it ain't negative, but the only comment or suggestion more so that I had was, hey Kimar, hearing you is cool. You got great conversation, but the people want to see you.
Yeah.
So I had like quite a few people, handful of people like, man, just on my back. I'm like, yo, y'all gonna pay for this? You know what I'm saying? Because you got to pay for videos.
Facts.
You know, and eventually, you know, God put me in position, man. One of my partners who I went to high school with, but he's a year under me. He went to SCAD out there in Savannah, Georgia. And, you know, I was able to work alongside him. And he did one of my productions called Working Woman Wednesday.
Right.
And so I'm like, bro, I can't really pay you no bread, but you come up from Savannah to the A, which I think was like a 2-hour drive, maybe 2.5.
Yeah.
Like, I pay for your gas, and I pay for your lunch.
Yeah.
He's like, cool. He did my whole season of Working Woman Wednesday.
That's fire. And
that helped me to like get more of a footprint in Atlanta, Georgia, bro.
That's fire.
So it's like,
you still like in contact with him, like y'all?
That's my boy. Yeah, you know, life is life. He got. I think my boy is married now, but I know they got a child together. So I get how that go, because I'm seeing, even with my kid and everything, like life be life, and bro, like
how is she?
The kid is top priority.
How is she?
The baby?
Yeah, man,
she's great, bro. I'm looking forward to. You know what's crazy?
What's up?
I was looking at a picture of my baby, and it's like, man, like, it's like looking at a miracle, bro, every day. And then it's like, man, I was looking at the picture literally before I left my house today. I'm like, I look forward to seeing him, you know, picking her up later on today.
Do you sense like, even though she's still young, do you sense yourself in her?
1,000%.
Like some of like your like antics or whatever?
She got some of my mannerisms. Like, I know we was at the park this past weekend, and you know, her mom took a picture of her and I had a cup of coffee, and she be trying to like drink some of my stuff. But in the picture, we both had like the same face. Like, you know, sometimes my eyebrows, you know, it'd be looking like I be mean mugging sometimes. I hope she actually grow out of that though. But she be having the same little mean looking face. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. We got the same face. But and my twin though, man, her mom called it. She's like, she gonna look like you, but she gonna have my color. Like, she yellow like her mama. Yeah. But she look like me.
She do has your face, bro.
Yeah, that's my twin, man. That's my twin. I love that little girl, man. And nothing really prepares you for that. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think even if I was,
you just gotta learn as you go.
You gotta learn. You building the plane as you fly. Like, it's nothing that you can have all the money in the world, bro. Mm-hmm. Nothing can prepare you for raising a human. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I'm in a decent position to, you know, take care of my baby. You know, but when I first had a little scare with another young lady back in 2018, I was broke. Yeah. You know, the young lady, you know, wouldn't have wanted to put all this pressure on her, but she was the breadwinner, a whole doctor, dentist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, shoot, me, I'm working like 2 jobs. Yeah. You know, and then it's but yeah, like that was scary. Like, how am I gonna figure this out back then? But now it's like, with my little girl now, it's like, man, I'm in a decent position, and you know, we pray for a lot of things to receive different things, and it's like, man, let me just be grateful for the fact that I have what I have. My schedule is what my schedule is, and like when school's closed, the daycare goes by, the school system or whatever. Thankfully, because I know spring break is next week. Right. She's the daycare still be open next week except Friday. But if they was closed, I'm blessed to be in a position to where her mom won't have to take out work. I'll still get my hours for work because I work from home mainly. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can still have my kid do what I need to do work wise and schedule around that. So I'm blessed, man. And I you know, she'll be 2 in June, and she is a music baby. Like, she's a little artsy baby. She love music, and she get that from me for sure. Yeah. And I'm focusing on her speech and reading. So we've been reading, you know, and we've been like practicing letters and whatnot, sounding out letters. So yeah, man, she gonna be, from me, she gonna get the word play and the art play. Her mom is the math and science person. I'm the artsy guy. So
that's amazing.
You know, we gonna see what avenue she goes
to. The creative side.
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing, man.